let me show you all gestures and motions available on OPPO Find X9. So first of all, we're gonna go to settings, and then in here we're gonna choose the accessibility and convenience. Over here we can find most of the gestures and motions that we have on this phone. First, I'm gonna mention the split view, because if you use gestures for navigation, then you can swipe up, and over here at the top we have split screen view and the floating window mode. In this case, since it is settings, it doesn't show. But if I, let's say, use the Play Store, as you can see, we have split view and floating window, so we need to drag towards any of these options in order to activate one of these two. And there we go. Now, besides that, we also have the gestures and motions section, where we have, for example, screen off gestures. So you can, for example, draw symbols on the screen when the screen is off in order to do something like open the camera, use a torch or flashlight, control the music, and so on and so forth. We can even use these symbols over here, like the up arrow, M and W, in order to open a specific app, for example, of our choice. We can actually customize these options, and we can choose an app that should be, for example, opened like that. We can even use it to unlock our phone, which is pretty cool. Besides that, we have swipe down with 3 fingers to take a screenshot, touch and hold with 3 fingers to take a screenshot. And this is, of course, also visible over here by going to screenshot. Here we have the explanation of all these options. And in here we also have the turn on off torch with volume button, so we can press the volume down, or we can press and hold volume down button to enable or disable the flashlight when the screen is off. And this function, unfortunately, is not available if you actually listen to music, for example. We also have air gestures that allow you to control calls. So, for example, you can answer a call with the flick of your hand, as it is demonstrated over here. And you can also mute a call by showing your hand to the front camera like this for half a second. Then we also have motions like raise to wake, lift to ear, to answer calls, auto switch to receiver, so you can automatically switch to the receiver when you lift your phone to ear. We also have flip to mute incoming calls, and we even have shake to launch, so we can shake our phone in order to, for example, toggle the torch and open the camera. Pretty cool stuff. Besides that, we have quick launch, which is also a pretty neat gesture. So when you are on the lock screen and you unlock your phone with the fingerprint, you can actually hold your finger, and then you will see the quick launch. So I will try to demonstrate. Hope it's gonna work for the first time. There we go. We even have a prompt: after unlocking the device, keep your finger pressed on the fingerprint icon. So let's do this. There we go. So if you hold it for long enough, you will have this quick launch, and then you can drag your finger into any of these options in order to open an app or do something, right? So there we go. It looks like this. Of course, we can customize this menu quite easily. All right. Besides accessibility and convenience, we can also find some additional options by going to home screen, lock screen, and style. Over here we're gonna swipe up and go to home screen settings, and then in here we have additional gestures like icon pull down a gesture. So if we swipe upward on the left or right side of the screen, we can pull down app icons. Without lifting our finger, we can continue swiping to an icon and release to open the app. We also have the swipe down on home screen that allows us to use global search, or we can open notifications and quick settings. And we also have double tap empty space to lock the screen. This option is actually added because I installed a custom app, so it is not available by default, and I think it actually doesn't work at all, unfortunately. But yeah, these are all gestures and motions that we have on OPPO Find X9. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.